I'm Merideth Berthiaume, the Woodburned Angel. Been woodburning from the age of 12, and I started woodburning on electric guitars last year. Walked into Paul Girouard's shop. Before I left, he asked me to do one of his. A couple guitars later, he said he'd been approached by Doug Sheets of Eurevo Music in Georgia and asked if we would consider doing a guitar for them. And talked to Doug, and it was going to be on the last 50 years of music that he wanted on the surface. I was a bit intimidated by the challenge, and then I said, yeah, I can do this. So took it on and started Googling and researching and listing, and I'll tell you, I'm a child of the 70s, so I figured out more or less what I wanted, what he wanted, what we thought would be cool on there. So I made lists and lists and Googled and Binged, and anything from a White Rabbit from Jefferson Airplane to White Lightning, George Jones, is on that guitar. And it's inspiring. And now my work is done on it. Paul's work is done. And if you haven't seen his guitars before, they're fabulous. What a tonage they've got. Such quality. You really ought to check them out. And with that blessing aside, Matt Tankersley got involved, and what a blessing that is, because his crew and he are on a mission for global disaster relief. And you think that when people who have been through devastation, we've had a tornado here the last couple of years, and it was amazing what we saw. Hurricanes, windstorms, snowstorms, and it was absolute devastation, and I can identify with that. But their mission is to help people like this all the time, or as often as needed. And I'll tell you, what these guys do, I'm so glad to be a part of it. I want to thank him and his crew, Doug Sheets of Eurevo Music, and especially Paul Girouard for even making these instruments and letting me on board in the first place. And so when the music fades, guys, remember, the fingertips are tired. You want to play trivia on this guitar? It'll be the life of the party. You want to check it out. Thanks. Enjoy this guitar.